We need to just leg it down this hill and have a drink of water that will give us the poos. Hello all and welcome back to Icarus with me, Ironside McCall. Thank you so much for joining me. And you may notice something slightly different, and that yes, we are not on Prometheus. Today we've come over to Sticks because I want to get my final... Oh, shoot the beds. Shoot the bed makes no sense. There we go. Rude. Before I was... rudely interrupted by the Terranus. You are now going to be skinned for my pleasure. I'll just have that. And some food also. Right. Getting back to it. Oh, got you. No, you can just stay. You can imprint on someone else. What we're doing on Sticks is we are going to head, I think it looks like it could be over there, into the Arctic region to get ourselves a tusker, because now of course with Leica and tamed animals you can take them up to the station and bring them down onto other prospects, which is amazing because I don't want to get a buffalo for the Arctic one because buffaloes don't live in the Arctic, but the tuskers here in my opinion A look better and C live in the Arctic. So that is the plan. That's what we're going for today and possibly the next episode, because of course we'll have to build a base, we'll have to get all the bed and the water stuff ready to get them tamed up and the contact device and so on. So we will need to end up building a little mini base here on Sticks, which is fine. I love it. So that is a good place to start. As you can see, I have done a little bit on Sticks because the map's here showing some bits, but that is literally it. I've not explored much at all. And I know if we go down this way and up here we can get into the Arctic region, which is where hopefully we will grab our tusker from. So we're going to build up around this area so we're nice and close, still close to the pod and nice and close to the Arctic area as well. But first, loadout wise, well, I basically filled everything I could up. So I splashed out on some new armor and a new bow and some tools with all the red exotics I've been getting from my plant farming, and some just arrows and stuff, because I'm not starting it as a series. I'm just coming down to get the mount, so I'm doing some workshop gear just to speed things along a bit, and that's all I've got with me. As you'll see, I've got no oxygen, there's no water things with me, I've got no modules. I don't think I'm going to go back up and bring them down. We may just craft them up. We've got the tech points, so we may as well do that. So we need to find, first of all, we need to get some oxide, and there's some right here, and some more up there we can chuck in. And then we should go and find a sponge of some sort, so we've got water as well. Let's just grab this. It's great always coming down to a new prospect to get going because it's a great game. And I fixed some of my laggy problems. I did unfortunately have to lower the settings slightly, and some rejigging with the GPU settings as well. And it does seem to be a lot better, which is perfect really. Okay, and we will have to build the first bit, obviously, out of wood and fibre, but we will swiftly upgrade it to stone if we need to. Get some beeswax. I could have just, of course, do the reinforced wood, which would look nice. Right, how much did that give us? Okay, so we've got 50. We could put that in. So oxygen is good for a little while. Let's get a campfire on the go, so we need some stone, wood and sticks so we can cook up the food, and then we'll head down to the water area to find a sponge. Right. Now I did put prints up, so I think I will just get prints. just to make things a bit easier. I'll just grab some stone and cook up some meat. Of course, there's a weather event incoming straight away. That's generally the case, actually, when you start on a new prospect. You will get a weather event and an animal attack, you know, pretty much straight out of the bed. And we have come on hard mode again, obviously. Right, let's just see if we can cover ourselves in here. Doesn't look like it'll be a bad storm, but hey. I mean, there could even be a cave around here. I don't know. It looks like I've got time to cut a tree down, though. Ah! Right. This will be plenty of wood. For what I need to start with. What's that, a deer? That doesn't seem to be anything too troublesome. Probably a bird of some sort. Alright, where's my little... Oh, I could have just done the one that was knocked down by my dropship. Never mind. Does this count as shelter? We will soon find out. Okay, so whilst we are hopefully being sheltered from this rain, just says rain, we will make a little plan. So yeah, we're going to need to go down and get some water. Get a sponge, hopefully, or just sip on some water while we are crafting up all the bits and bobbinses. We'll cut down all of the wood and gather the fibre to build probably just a 5x5 or something like that, because we will only need... Well, we'll only need the crafting bench really to get the... and the textiles bench to get the bed. So we don't need much, but I will need the contact device and the other one, the operation... No, just the contact device, so I can call the dropship and put the tusker on it. So that is... Yeah, that's the plan. It's a good plan. It's a solid plan. And of course, it's no shelter. Dear. Oh, just made a hole in the roof. Still no shelter. Moved in a bit more. Still no shelter. Ah, how is it not? Sometimes it does, and sometimes it just... Now I'm going to get rid of the whole stone. Great. And pop out the other side. Oh dear. What's this one? Let's try this one. This one looks maybe a bit more promising. Now, I was doing this once, and of course with Lucky Strike, I ended up mining the entire rock, which was not beneficial. Ah, crying out loud. And obviously the higher level you get, and if you bring down the good tools, you're going to be doing more damage. But the storm doesn't look overly troublesome. You know, we're just gonna leg it down because water is key at the minute. Now, I was thinking the other day, sometimes I do that, of the difficulty ratings here that Icarus has given us. Can I make it down there? With Prometheus being the hardest one, then Styx, then Olympus. Now, I think, personally, if you have it all on hard mode, Olympus and Styx can be just as difficult, if not more difficult, than Prometheus, purely because of the material grinding. You don't have your cold steel, and you don't have your miasmic tools. With the miasmic tools, you don't really need to worry about mining for resources at all. And with the cold steel, well, you get loads of stuff with the cold steel. So resource-wise and grinding, Prometheus is by far the easier... Could be a cave. By far the easiest prospect to go on. Weather-wise... Now they've also changed the weather on Olympus and Styx to be suited more to the same as Prometheus. It's very difficult to say. Let me know your thoughts on that. What you think? What's that? Coal. No, we don't need any coal. We can make it down here. Now, this is a very, very long way to come to get some water, so we will be making a rain reservoir as swiftly as we are able. And yes, obviously I will probably end up with the squits, but hey, it's not Prometheus if you don't get some sort of poisoning within the first 10 minutes. Right, so we've got some water. We'll go and make a rain reservoir and a filter. Oh, Mr. Wolf. Campfire for food. I am just going to dive down in here though because of the sponge. We can put that in the water slot if we find one. If it's deep enough. Oh. Mr. Poison Fish. Yoink. Ah. Could of course take them and fillet them if I had my fishing bench, which I do not. That was fun. Another one. No, he's normal. You're not though. Now, they may only seem small, but if you have... Oh, I lost that arrow. If you have a lot of them biting you, that poison lasts for quite some time and is really quite frustrating. So, kill them or make sure you have your anti-poison. Come, Mr. Sponge. Right, if we can't find one, we're just going to run back up and start our craftings. No. Okay, so we're going to go back up to the top, closer to the Arctic zone. Once we've got a rain reservoir and a water filter, we should be... Yeah, there's nothing there. We should be A-OK with the water situation. Food on Icarus isn't a problem once you've got some meat and a campfire going, so we'll do that. We've got oxygen. We'll just grab a little bit more oxide until we've got the oxygen bladder. Oh, we'll need some sulfur as well so we can fill it up for the fuel. So I'll grab some of that and then I'll meet you back up the top where we'll be cutting some trees down. Exciting stuff, I know. And welcome back all. As you can see, I've got a campfire going with some food. I've got some floors and poles ready to put down. I do just need to craft up some walls, but I need a little bit more wood for that and for some roofs as well. And then we're going to get the crafting bench on the go, the oxidizer on the go, and then I can make obviously oxygen bladder and the water skin, so we can not really worry about that for a little bit. So that is the main goal now. Oh, and I do need a couple more for the bedroll, and it is getting dark, so we are running out of time. Speaking of fur, no, they won't give fur. Well, maybe Mr. Wolf will come along soon. So we just want very simple to start with. 1, 2, 3. That's fine for now. Let's just check that that's going to be going in the right place. Good. I know, I know it's not the proper prospect, but you still, you know, have standards the right way round. There we go. And we'll put a couple more pillars in. Well, that was interesting. Maybe it doesn't need it. There we go. That will do for the moment. We could even do a flat... Yeah, we'll do a flat roof. We'll save the the wood. So we'll do a flat roof. So we'll go cut some of these down for the walls. I think I've got enough fibre. And if we see a Mr. Wolf or a deer, we'll get that rest of our fur for the bedroll. I think that's all we need. Let's just search. Bedroll, yeah, 2 more fur. That's all we need. And obviously shelter. Which is annoying. I don't understand why you need shelter, because it's a survival game. Often you will just be camping outside. Maybe that's something they can think about changing. Walls. How many can we do? 14. I don't know if that's too many. I haven't counted. But we can just get them on the go at least. And I'll put the door at the back here. Just there. You can be a wall. And we'll do windows here. We'll do a double window. Oh, we could even make that a corner window. Yeah, let's make it a corner window. Why not? There we go, nice corner window. And we'll have these as solid. Okay. So now we've got enough for our flat roof. Now we could always go, instead of outwards, we'll probably go upwards for a little bit more space. Okay, now I've got that. Crafting table. Wood. Fur. Sleep. Water. Is that enough? Nope. Is that enough? Yep. Alright, we'll get that on the go. What have we got? Chamois. Oh, I couldn't see it. Good shottings in the dark, Ironside. Where is it, though? Oh, shoot. Yes, I know. I can't sleep yet. I've got no torch. Let's make a torch so we can see it. And there's a Tyrannus. Of course. And a wolf. Well, he's moving around. Okay, we are going to have to make this torch and hightail it to get some water in the morning when it's light. I made the torch. Did I not have time? We got interrupted by the Tyrannus. This is going to be touching cloth. Now what? Oh, you're all coming out at night, aren't you? Right. Fur, please. Good. Right. Where's my house? Right, let's get this bedroll done. Campfire's right there, should be fine. Bedroll. Not T-bed, not T-bed. Bedroll. And just in case we do die, spawn location, sleep, let's go. Don't care if there's a weather event coming. Oh, would it be? No. I was going to say, would it be better to make the water pouch quick, but I don't think we're going to have time. We need to just leg it down this hill and have a drink of water that will give us the poos. I shall hopefully meet you at the water's edge. Well, we made it. It was very, very close, I must say. This isn't the most efficient way to be doing it with the water, but we're going to go back up, craft up the water skin and the oxygen bladder. Now we've got the crafting bench, and we'll get our animal stuff tamed, crafted up as well. He wasn't half as interested as the other ones we had earlier. There's dysentery setting in. Lovely. Right, we'll take all of that. All of that. We'll head back up to the house, get our water stuff sorted, get the oxygen stuff sorted. If I see some sulfur, I'll grab that so there's a little bit more fuel. And then we will assess the situation. You've got to make it a little bit tricky, you know. Level 60 coming down with workshop items. You know, it's not a cheat, but you know, oh, I thought that was battle music. You've got to make it a little bit difficult for yourself. Otherwise, there's no challenge. I'll take all of that. Right, let's get back. Right, back in our lovely home. And we've already got the crafting bench. We'll put that in the corner. Okie dokie. Now, oxygen bladder. Craft you. Water skin. Craft you. Oxide dissolver. Craft you. Rain reservoir and rain collector for the purified stuff is what we will also be needing. So wood and stone, that's fine. So let's get that down. Let's fill it up. Okay. Oxygen. Good. That'll last for a little while. And then we need to do the same with our water. So we need some stone and wood for the rain reservoir. So we can fill it up from that. Yes, it'll just be rainwater, but it's not too much of a debuff. And we can also make, because we've got some charcoal from our campfire, we can make the... Oh, don't fall on my house or my head. We can make the purifier. Get the stump. Okay. That should be enough for the reservoir. Good. Right. So next rainstorm, we should be A-OK. I need the textiles bench as well, don't I? Ooh, lovely. Let's get that outside. There we go. So hopefully the next rainstorm might not fill it, but it will put a lot in it. There we go. Oxygen, good to go. Water, not too bad, but we can fill it up. The purifiers are made on character. Ooh. Might need that. That's good to know you can make it on your character. So that is the one that you put in some water, and this is the one that you put for rain. And we have got charcoal. We can get some more stone, so we'll craft one of those up. The water's too far away really to warrant making that. So we could probably make a couple of the rain ones. Nice big stone outside the house. I could put a door on, but don't think it's needed. Right, there we go. We should be able to... Oh, what do we need? Oh, the charcoal, of course. Okay. Now, when these first came out, it used charcoal as the fuel, obviously, for its filtration. But the fuel was used up when it wasn't raining or there wasn't water, which I thought was a little bit stupid. Which meant every time it did rain, if you weren't at your base, you would have to run back, put the charcoal in so it would gather water. I don't know if they fixed that, so let's just have a look. Good, they have. That used to go down when it was first implemented into the game, but now it's stopped, so you can just keep it stocked up with charcoal and not have to worry. So that's good, well done. So now we'll obviously need some more charcoal. We've got loads going. Let's have some stringy meats. Okay, so looking at the weather forecast, there are storms on the way, but I think we are going to do one more trip down to the water to fill up our water skin. I'm going to make a chest first of all. Can I make... yeah. Can I do two? No. One chest, just dump some of this stuff in it. And then head down. Sticks probably aren't... yeah, they're going to take up space. Get the salting station on the go. Can I make one of those? Charcoal. Wood, stone, fibre. Okay. Wood, stone, so just need some fibre and some more charcoal for the salting station. Okay. 25. Let's get that down. And what do we need for the animal bed? They're the rugs. Is that made on person as well? I really should know this. I have a feeling all of that's probably been put into the ranching station now. Yeah. And for that, I will need an anvil and forge. Okay, so we may be here a little bit longer because he does need the animal bed to get cozy and it'll tame quicker. And I obviously... can I make... no, I can't make a food or water trough either. That's all on the ranching station. Okay, so we'll be on this... we'll be on sticks for a little bit longer. So we'll go fill our water skin up so we can relax a little bit. We've got plenty of oxide in the oxidizer. So we don't need to worry about that. We can always top that one up. We've got the rain reservoir. 2 rain filters as well. So when we have a storm, we're going to be okay for water. So we'll run down, we'll get the water, and then we'll go mining and we'll go crafting and we'll make a sustainable little base here. We may as well. And hey, when we come to complete sticks, we could even just stay here even because we're right next to a landing area. So yeah, let's just do that. So we'll run down, make sure I've got the water skin. Yeah. And then we'll... don't run through fire eye inside. And then we'll have some fun doing the beginnings of craftings. There's no point going to get the tusker yet, of course. Right, I'll see you back up at base where we'll make another plan about where to go. So we've got a salting station we'll need. We'll need a cooking station as well. Make it nice and comfy. We'll make a second floor as well. Maybe just keep going up and have it as like a ground floor and then a first and a second floor as well. I don't think I've done something like that starting out with. I usually just make a really big ground floor one and then a mezzanine because it's a bit simpler. But I think maybe we just go straight up. Right, enough jibber jabber. Okay, that is done. Our water skin is nicely, well, not filled. We've used a bit, and of course we've got dysentery, obviously. And I had a quick look on Icarus Intel just to see where our closest mines are, and there aren't many around here, which is not helpful. However, there are some grade 3 and the top rank caves just around this area, so we'll go and explore there to get all of our iron and copper needs, because that's all we'll need for making everything, because the orbital interface needs copper and iron as well, and we need nails and stuff as well. So there's still quite a bit to go to get done. So we will need a furnace as well. So we are definitely going to need to expand our little base. Furnace and anvil obviously could go there, but for the anvil I need to go mining. Furnace, we've probably got all of that. Okay, we need some more stone. So let's just go grab some stone, wood, get a big stockpile of it. And then we're going to have to go mining. Lovely. Alright, so we've done a bit of gathering. So we've got some stone here, made another chest, and we've got some wood, sticks and fibre. And thinking design-wise, I think I'm going to put the staircase on the outside, going up and leading to the second floor, which will probably be another production floor, and then we'll do a third floor, so it's like a little tower. Again with the stairs, probably inside for this one, for our living quarters, right up at the top. I think that's what we're going to do. A little bit different. You know, unconventional, but hey, why the fudge not? Because I can't really be bothered to make it go out any further, and we do, of course, have our platinum deep ore vein here, which I don't really want to be building over, and we're then going uphill here. So we kind of do either have to go up or out that way. So I'm going to go up. So we'll put some stairs on the outside. I think that'll look cool. Let's get rid of Mr. Terranus. Don't want him floating around. Lovely. Go and get his goodies. And then we'll do the first floor. And of course, we then go mining. Now, with the mining, I want to be able to take as much as I can. So I'm probably just going to take arrows, obviously, and food with me for that one. Would make the most sense. Do some inventory management at some point. What was it? It was just charcoal, I think, for the salting station. So we'll grab some of that now. Always keep your fire burning, because you'll need a lot of charcoal at the beginning of your game for these bad boys here, for the salting station as well, and for some medicines as well. So always keep a fire going, so you can have plenty of charcoal. It's very quick to gather, and you know it doesn't cost you any time keeping it running. So hopefully that's a little top tip. Wood, stone and fibre. Stone, wood and fibre. Now what I do is I don't separate how much I need for each one. I just grab it, make it, because all the materials don't want max. I can still only do one off the crafting bench, that's why. I want the salting station. Salting station. Ah, yes, the stone. Because as soon as you press craft, it takes everything you need, and then you can just put it all back. Simples. And there's our lovely salting station. So we'll deploy this so we can actually get the food salted, but this is going to go in the second floor with the kitchen stuff. And we got some salt earlier. And I would ideally like to salt my cooked food first. Now just down the way, down here somewhere, there's loads of oxide and sulfur and salt, and obviously up in the Arctic region as well. Salt, sulfur and silica are your main ones up there. See, more charcoal straight away. So we'll get that salted up as well. There we go. Get another food buff on the go. Get rid of our fibre seed. And so we've got all of this of ore we can take. We've got 185 kilos. Still no storm for the water, but I'm sure we'll come across another stream at some point. So we are looking at 2:30 in-game time, and I think that's a little bit too late in the day to go wandering over here when we don't have a mount. So we'll do some building. There's the squits again. So we'll do some building. We'll get our staircase done, ready for... it's going to be the carpentry bench, isn't it? No, it's not. It's just a ramp. We should be able to make that on our body. On our character. So, let's get to... Oh, I need to get the wooden fibre and stuff. Come on, Ironside. You're better than this. Dish, dish, dish. And we'll just gather up some fibre. Now, what I was doing at like the very beginning was I think, fibre, it's not needed. And I was destroying it or not bothering collecting it. But you do actually need quite a lot of fibre throughout the game. So, top tip, learn from your mistakes. Keep your fibre. Okay. And next. So now we will be putting it right about... yeah, we're going to need another floor. Maybe we can put one here as like an underground balcony kind of thing. So we've got still some of the other ones that we made. So we'll grab... we could do with some more beams. Completely winging this. But it's fun. Only fun when you're confident and you know what you're doing. And you know what you need. And you know where things are. And you know how to craft them. You can wing it and have a little bit more fun. So if you're not new to the game, you will know what I'm doing. If you are new to the game, watch the beginning of my Icarus series where I do it a little bit more beginner friendly, one would say. So if we put that there, we can put a floor, and you can't quite see that. That works quite well. I actually quite like that being built in. And then we'll do that. We'll put the other beam here. It's not needed, but it does look better. There we go. And now we should be able to put our stair. Yeah, switch it around. That's where I want it. So stairs and then another floor there. And this is our second floor. Oh, we can sort that out. So this is going to remain outside. So then we're going to need some walls going around here. This bit will stay outside as well. So this will be a door. So we need to get some walls up and around. And then we'll put the other stairs here. No, that won't work, will it? They'll have to go here. Going up for the mezzanine sleeping quarters. So we need some walls. How many walls did we have left? Any at all? 4. Okay, so we make some more wall. And fibre. Fibre is very easy to collect. A beginner tip, hold it down F if you don't have your sickle yet. I could of course make a bone sickle, but using hand can be just as quick. It's not as efficient. You do get an awful lot more yield from your crops using a sickle, but you just hold down F and fly over them like this is also okay. How many more can we do? 15 more. Right, let's get a bit more fibre. I think as well also it's possibly a little bit less stamina consumption as well than using a sickle, and you'd have to repair it. You know, your hands don't need repairing. Okay. So we've got 5 seconds left. We'll make another max load because we've got 2 floors. And I think we'll probably put a gabled end on this one. And wood as well then. Okay, we got wood. We may as well actually cut some more down because we will need more. Okie dokie, wood gathered up. Now I have cleared the area, or started to clear the area around the base. Now some of you may not want to do that because it makes it look less pretty, but I would advise to do that, because if you're at your base taking shelter from a storm, like a lightning storm for example, the worst part of it will follow you around the map. Now it will be everywhere within that particular zone, however the worst part of it will be where you are. So if you don't want any lightning strikes happening near you, setting fire to trees, knocking the trees down over your base, cut them down basically. Oh, we've got a Mr. Wolf there. Oh, and some rotten meat falling on the floor. I should make a deterrent as well then at some point, but we are for the moment making some walls. That's too many. Let's do another 10. Don't need the fibre seed. Right, let's get the ones we've got on the go already. We may as well do a couple of doors now as well. So this is our door. I think this could look quite cool. We'll do a window next to the door. This will be no windows. We'll have a corner window there and some windows at the front. That's that one. And then that one. And then a big window here. So we want that and that. Okay. That's looking nice. And then we want the stairs are going here. And then we want some more floors for our sleeping quarters. That's all going in the right direction. And we'll leave this bit open and we'll have that there. And walls we'll have the same. And that was the big one, wasn't it? So that can go there. That's there. That's the door. So we'll have that as a solid. That is a solid. And then just solids. Okay. There is our... Oh, that's looking... That's yellow. I mean... And that's green. So we'll just need some beams going here to support it. I mean... It won't fall down because it is yellow, it's not red, but I do prefer it to have the green, obviously. So let's just make, I don't know, 30 beams. It's too many, but better to be safe. And then we'll make some roof ramps, and we'll need, so that'll go 1 over. So we'll need 1, 2, 3, 6. And then some triangle bits. Queue them up. And what we can do, while we wait, bring our bedroll up. Now, I don't know, this would be a good little test, if the bonfire will reach all the way up to the top and count. We'll put it on this side. Well, we can check now. Oh no, we're not sheltered. So we need to wait for the roof, and then we can test it. We've still had no storm. Water is halfway, so it's not too bad. But we're looking at the weather forecast. We've got a few days of some storms on the way. Oh, And I heard the creakings. So what we'll do first is we will deploy our beams for some support. Do all of the corners apart from there. Need to torch. I mean, straight away this will be having a big impact. I mean, it won't look too bad with the beam on the window. We just need to make sure nothing falls down. Right, you can see they're green now. Well structured. But we made enough of them. We didn't make enough of them. So what do I want? I want 1, 2, 3 more there at least. And at the bottom here. Okay. It looks odd from the outside. Now we could, glamour it up with different materials, like a stone bottom and then a wood top, so we can obviously glamour it up a little bit. Right. And make sure it's the roof. Okay, there's the roof, and then we want 2 triangle pieces each side. There we go. Le fin. Do we have the campfire? Yes, okay, good. So it goes 2 up. That's good to know. I didn't know that. I've always either done it on the same level or 1 below. But now it's good to know that it reaches for the 2. So hopefully we've got some storms coming. So we can get our waters filled up. Now, so this bit's going to be, obviously the bedroom bit there. We'll make a cooking station, a salting rack as well. And maybe we could even bring one out here. Nah. Cooking station, salting rack up the top. So we've got more room for everything down here. And I could even put tables upstairs and the forge and stuff. Right. It is an odd layout, granted. But it's still cool. There we go. That's that done. Let's make a couple of doors, but we'll keep them open. Door. We shan't bother with the shutters just yet. There we go. Yeah, it's just a big Borg brown cube of, yeah. But it's secure because we've got lots of beams. And it's different. It's, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We can beautify it up. We can, you know, go out this way as well. Go out the other. Hello. Kan ik Ihnen helfen? Nee? Alles goed. Let's go grab that up. Could be worth as well if we're going to the Arctic. Maybe getting a shovel. Some ice for an ice box. I don't know. But what we need to do today, because it's 7:53, so we've got plenty of time. We've got the base built. We've got food in our inventory, salted, so we're good to go. Let's take that and salt it up. Getting charcoal, nice. We'll put all of this in the crates because we don't need to take it with us. And then we will go find us a cave. Okay, so inventory sorted. I have also just crafted up a herbalism bench so we can start to craft up some medicines. So I'm on the lookout for yeast for the antibiotic one. Very important, that one. And health recovery, so I need some lilies for that one. More yeast, so it's all about the yeast. Tree sap, which I need a pestle and mortar for. Flour as well, I need pestle and mortar for that because of yeast. Not yeast, wheat. So it's wheat, flour, wheat for flour. So I need wheat, yeast, and lilies. Yeah, health recovery. The poison one as well will just be, I need the anti-poison paste from spoiled meat. Charcoal's already on the go. Right, so I need a pestle and mortar. And I will make now the bone sickle as well for all of that crafting. So, pestle and mortar, silica and stone. So I haven't got any silica, so I need to go grab some silica. Sickle and all of the tools I imagine will be done on the anvil bench, so I can't do that yet. So first thing we need to do then is go mining, get some silica on the way, and where we will be going is in this direction here. Right, meet you once I find a cave. You don't want to see me running all over the shop. Okay, and I think this is our cave region here. There's a few around this little ingress here. And there's our first one. That definitely looks like a cave. So we're going to go and head down into there. I did pick up some silica, sulfur on the way as well. Oh, that was close. And I got some bees and some honeycomb as well, because you can use honeycomb on the medicine bench as well. So I can start to make some beehive as well, which would be quite fun and cool to get early on. I just need a few more bees. Hopefully there'll be some in the cave. Let's go. Yeah. Ooh. Right. I'm quiet because I'm trying to listen out for the bees over the stupid screeching of the worms. And yes, bees. Best way to take bees out if you didn't know, pointy stick. And I've got the one that sets them on fire as well. That's quite cool. Everyone needs to know that, you know, a pointy stick, get your bees. And there's the hive. So we'll just... Oh, queen as well. Okay, good. Grab our arrow and let's get to a mining. And we need copper and iron only, because that's all we can do in our stone furnace. And I will be needing to craft... What's that? Copper mastery. That's all. I will be needing to craft an iron pickaxe at some point. So, we'll see what we get from this cave. There are more caves in this area, as I've said. But this one doesn't look too bad for a starter. And I can fill my water up while we're here, actually. Now, I think, just generally, this water should be better than the river water. But I don't think it will be. No, it's still tainted. Never mind. Okay, so iron and copper. Yeah, there's a lot of it. Oh, there's a lot of it. Okay, so we are filling our boots from this cave. I'll make a mental note of that. And then we're going to head back to base. Hopefully with a little bit of rain on the way. The weather certainly looks like it's going that way. And then we can have some, at least, cleaned water. Filtered, purified, I can't remember which one, what the order is. And then we'll see what we can craft up. I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. So this one might be a bit longer than usual. But hey, we're in a new place and we got stuff to do. We need to get ourselves a tusker. So I'm going to clear this out and I'll see you lovely chaps and chapettes back at base. Here we are, safely back at base. Oops, some more lilies. Just as the first storm is about to hit, since we've built our rain reservoir and rain collectors. So they will be filling up nicely. We will then empty the water skin, perhaps make another one as well. So we've got one in reserve. And I will show you all the treats that we got. I say all the treats. So we've got a fair bit of copper, a fair bit of iron as well, silica and sulfur as well. Sulfur obviously for the oxygen, filling the oxygen bladder up with fuel at the moment. Silica, yes, it's too much for one pestle and mortar, but we will still need it. We've got some bees. We can start a beehive to get honeycomb, so we can use that in the herbalism bench as well. And I managed to get some lilies and yeast as well on the way back. So all in all, that was a very productive little morning / afternoon, and now we're back in perfect time for all of these, yes, to be filling up. So now we are good with water as well. So very excited about that. Yes, it doesn't take much. Right, we need another chest, which will involve wood and fibre, which will involve putting some stuff in here. So let's just dump that, and then we can craft one up. Now you can double stack them, but if you do that and it's by a window or by a door, it doesn't get protection from storms. So bear that in mind. Well, at least it never used to. It could have changed. Let me know actually if it does, because it is a very useful thing to do at the very beginning. And do that. We've got some in here. We'll take all of the ores, put that in there. Okay, that's looking nice and healthy. We can obviously keep some in the stone furnace as well, which we're about to make. So we need stick, stone and leather. Stick, leather there, stone there. That's not enough leather though. We've got more leather here. Probably leather. Oh no, stone. Okay, fine. We got plenty of stone. Can we do 2? Yeah, let's get 2 on the go. They will go... They will go on the... Yeah, they'll go on the first floor. Saves moving some stuff around. And they can be used with wood. So we can get some more charcoal as well. I believe you can use wood. We shall soon find out. So let's go and get these set up. I will just put them in the corner here. Food. There we go. Uno, dosso. 1 for copper, 1 for iron. Why not? Yeah, we can put wood in there so we get some more charcoal. I'll go and put 100 in each of them. And we can start with the iron straight away. There's some railings up here as well, I think. Grab all of that and as much of that as we can and get it going. Then we can do our anvil and make some nails and really get things moving. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, I'll just take that out. And iron can go in there. Okay, and there's a bit more copper, I believe, downstairs. Now, we did leave a couple of nodes that we couldn't quite carry. So we can go back there at some point. We'll just see what we end up with from this lot. Alright. Charcoal straight away. So we'll leave those going. We'll put our yeast and lilies on there. We've got some honeycomb on there as well. Bees. We need our beehive. We'll go and check out that. I can't remember what that needs off the top of my head. So health recovery tonic. We've got everything but tree sap and flour, and we need the pestle and mortar, which was the silica and stone. So we can craft that up now. There. We've got enough stone on us and 4 silica. Might make 2 if I can. I say if I can. Of course I can. So we'll do 2 of them. You don't need to start off with, but it is quite slow, the pestle and mortar. So having 2, if you can, is a good idea. And they could go on the floor. They can go on benches. They're quite easy to put around the place. And I want that up on the top here. Now, I'm pretty sure we can definitely put one on there. I've never tried putting one on the herbalism bench, but we can, and it looks cool. So we could put meat in there to get spoiled, so we can then make the paste with the charcoal. So that's for that one, and then we'll use something similar for that. So we need yeast. We have wheat. Oh, and more wood to make some tree sap. So we can grab all this wood down here and use both pestle and mortars to make. That's all's in there. There we go. We'll want to do, and we may as well start making some epoxy crushed bone, just in case. We might not need it on this little bit that we're doing so far, but you never know. There we go. There's some tree sap going. We'll get some more tree sap going. doesn't take too long on the pestle and mortar, but you know, you get the material processor later on, it's rapid. It is rapido. A few seconds for that. Let's check on our iron. Alright, a few irons so we can get the anvil on the go. And then we can get some tools of making. Get the sickle so it's more beneficial for our yeast and wheat yielding with that sickle. And I can also, as you can see, my #1 hotbar, my pickaxe is pretty much dead. So I need to make an iron pick as well. And then we can do the orbital exchange relay. So we can then either call down Prince or call down Rongo, but we can, more importantly, send up the Tusker. There we go. And I think we'll just go and store the rest. So what do we need? I would like the beehive, so we'll go and see what that is. We need the anvil as well, and the ranching station, wasn't it? Probably can't make the beehive now. Yeah, I can. 10 honeycomb, refined wood, copper nail. Okay, so I can't do that just yet. So that's fine. Maybe we don't do that. It just depends. Wood. Okay, 40 iron. So yeah, we definitely needed that one, and the ranching station. Iron nails. We need rope. I think I can make rope on my character. Did I not get that skill? Oh, that was a bit silly. Okay. But we've got the textiles bench. Correct. Rope. So that's how we're going to be using our leather then. So we need to go hunting. How many did we need? We need 10 rope. We need some more fur and leather anyway. Do we have any? Okay, good. We may be able to do this now. Okay, we've got the 4 more on the go. We've got and nails we can do as soon as we've made our anvil. Yes, so we can get the ranching station on the go. Let's go and get some iron. There we go. Nails you get quite a lot, so that's not a problem. We'll probably just chuck the anvil. I don't know. We'll put the anvil up by the forges. It makes sense. And only one of these. That's using all of most of our iron straight away. But we'll get enough nails with the iron that's currently being smelted to make our ranching station, which of course can go outside. We can go there. We'll grab some nails. Why not? I can't remember how many it is. We'll take 50 down. There we go. Ranching station coming up. Rope. We still need the rope. Of course, that's here. I can make as well. Yeah, that we need the cloth, head and arm, spoiled meat, 10 tree sap. I might make that, although we're not having any trouble yet, so it's not overly important. This, however, is. There we go, just a few seconds for that one. We'll then get that deployed and check to see. We'll probably need to go hunting again just for a little bit to see what we need for the animal bed. and decide whether or not we leave them outside. Maybe just here to tame. Because I need to make a water trough as well. And a food trough. So we'll put you... Yeah. Does it go nicely there? Yes. So we can come out a little bit here. I think might be a nice idea. So we do that. And then put... Yeah. That looks a little bit nicer. We just need some of our lovely beams, which I think we've still got. Keep that iron smelting away because we need, of course... we've got some seeds as well. We need the iron tools. Get rid of that. Don't think we'll need... Nah. Okay, good. Ranching station. Done. Yep, we need one of those. And we need one of those. So more wood. That's not going to give me wood. Oh, that could have fallen on the base. I'd have been most displeased. Alright, that should be plenty. Okay. Actually... No, I can't, because I can't make the water pipe tool. I need platinum for that. So yeah, we're going to have to settle for that one and fill it up by hand and hope for another rainstorm. Food, we can put, well, any vegetables, and even honey is what I would usually use because it doesn't spoil. So we could put that all coming out a bit more this way and have the bed and everything for the tusker there, because we're only putting one mount in here. So if I can come out two more. Ah! That's gone actually under the ground. So frustrating. Because now I need to make another one. Never mind. I want a trapdoor. Okay. Now beams for support. Take that down so I can see what the crack is. Yeah, so I think he'll go quite nicely here. We've still got that not covered up, which is good. There's a platinum one, and also just up here there's a gold one as well. So if we do decide to use this as our sticks base when we come down here, we've got Olympus to finish and Prometheus to finish first, however, we could use this. It could be a good spot. Now, do I want to go out? No, I don't need to go out again. But what I will do is do some walls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walls, and we'll have a flat roof. So I've already got 2 walls. Ah, balls. Fire's still going. Right, we'll sleep through the night first, and then we'll finish off that little area for our tusker. Oh, I was going to make some railings as well, wasn't I? Just to make it look a little bit more aesthetic, and of course health and safety. Health and safety. So it was 4 a wall. Yep. See how many railings we can craft. We need some of those. Right, so let's get these walls down. Our iron and copper should almost be finished. Okay, so he's going to go under here, and what that has also given us is a lovely... No. I'll fix it. Don't panic, I will fix it. There's only the one here, so we could just do that now. Yeah, it's also given us a nice little outside deck area. Yeah, that's worked out quite well. And we'll put our railings. How many can we make? 2. Alright. What do we need? Probably wood. Yeah. And we just change that so it suits the need. There we go. Bit more profesh. And we'll put some going all the way along there. And then we'll put some up for the mezzanine here. So we'll put one there and across here. Yeah. So, ranching station. We've got our water. That will go there. So it can fill up with the rain. And the food one can go inside. Put it that way. Now we don't need no fancy bed. We just need... Oh, I can make it. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. So we'll grab that and deploy that right lovely there in the middle. Oh, that's perfect. I'm quite enjoying this little... I don't know what we're going to call it. But it's quite good. Now I want to definitely go and cut a tree down and finish the railings quick. What time are we on? 8 o'clock in the morning. Still waiting for some more rain to fill the animals' trough up. Oh, we do need to empty our water skin. Fill that up with the better stuff. Not the good stuff. You know, we were away from the good stuff. But better stuff. Right, how many can we make now? That's far too many. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 11. Let's do that. Head back. Now, let me know what you think of this very haphazard, completely winging it little base. Do you like it? Is it a little bit odd looking? Let me know what you think. Has it worked out okay in the end? I'll be interested to know your thoughts. And don't worry, I can take criticism. I like it, so it's staying. There we go. I'm not sure what we'll do with this bit yet. Something. At some point. Probably. Oh, torch has run out. It's okay. Got another one. Okay. We'll leave that going. As we need to figure out what we need for the orbital exchange. Maybe I put the orbital exchange and the contact device up here. Or maybe we put them... No, we'll put those down there. Now I think it's time to upgrade from this little crappy campfire as well. And make the fire pit. So I need just a few stone. Ooh. Alright. But first I need to make... I've got wood. I need some iron so I can make the iron pickaxe, because probably one swing and then that's done. What else do I need? Probably nothing. No, nothing. Okay, good. Let's make that. Axe is okay. Knife, spear, bow, they're all fine. Sickle. Okay, good. So you can go down there. And you're in there. Right, let's go and put the lily seeds up there. And the yeast ones. Fiber seeds. No. Wood railing will come in handy at some point. Hey! Winds. Hopefully a little bit of rain will come so it can fill up that, because it would be nice to have the water and food in it waiting for the tusker, of course. But hey, we will see. Just looks like it's a windy day. Okay. Stone, wasn't it? 100 stone. There we go. Now we're tough enough. We can stay outside for a little bit. Fishing rod, yeah, could be cool, but we're quite far away. Let's get rid of this one first. Some spoiled meat. I was hoping for some spoiled meat and we could start making the poison paste. So we'll put that. That should still cover. There's no raw meat to cook up, but we can do these. There we go. And that should still be fine for our bed. Oh. Yeah, we should probably make a hammer. Where's the iron hammer? Oh, maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. No, that's the steel hammer. Can't do steel yet. It's okay. I have points available. Where's the iron stuff? I have made the iron hammer. Oh, it's all creaking, it's all creaking. I don't think it's doing too much damage though. Alright, let's just have a quick look. Nah, it's just creaking. It's fine. Everything's fine. So, what will be next? Probably maybe filling up the water trough, making another, possibly making another, oh yeah, the roof is battered. Making another oxygen bladder and water skin, just so we've got a spare on hand. For in case we do perish, we can use one to return to our corpse with. That's better. And then we'll fill that up because we've got all the stuff for it. And then I guess we can go and get our tusker. I do like the look of this wood in this setting. Not so much on Prometheus, but on Olympus and Styx it's not too bad. It goes really nice with the stone. But as you can see, you do need to make the fortified one with beeswax. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. Otherwise, you are repairing it a lot. And we've had no rain. So I highly doubt whatever the tusker ends up being called, there's any water in it. Nah. I was going to say, none of that's been hit, but it has. Okay, and I will go foraging for some foods with the new sickle to put in. And we'll go hunting to make some spoiled meat for our poison paste. And then we could possibly go tusker searching. Is this storm nearly finished? Yeah, it's nearly finished. Right, vegetables. Because we can salt those as well. Tusker doesn't know. No, won't eat that. Won't eat a Kia. Oh, more lilies. Okay, when I was hand foraging them, I got 1 lily each time, and with the iron sickle, I got 6. So it is highly beneficial to do that. Oh, and some coffee. We like the coffee. And yeast. Oh, inventory full. I was not prepared for that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. We could even go... No, we won't go up anymore. Is that another hole in the roof, though? Yeah, we could come out one more, but that's probably a little bit too high. Or we just keep going up. Oh, dear. See, this is the problem with the wood early on. Alright, it's stopping. Yeah, you don't want to be out and about and come home to a completely destroyed base. Alright. Last one? Yeah. So we'll leave that like that. And we just got some lilies in yeast, so they can go in here. Oh, maybe we didn't... Ah, balls. Right, so we'll go and sort the inventory out. Then we'll go foraging and hunting. Right, inventory sorted. And I'm just going to make... Oh, I thought I'd repaired all the walls as well. Missed a couple. I'm going to make up the cooking station and put that upstairs. That took a battering. So we'll do that quick. Iron, stick, fibre, stone, wood, that kind of jazz. One of that. Is that damaged? The door. And then it's everything that we've got. A stick, wood, fibre, and oh, it's going to be more stone than that. But we have our handy stone here. We'll just grab a load. And then it's 12. We should still hopefully have time to go grab a tusker. Cooking station. We'll dump the iron back on the anvil, or in the forge even. We'll put it in the anvil and make some more nails. Oh, no, we don't need that many nails. We'll do that. Cooking station. And go right next to the salting station. There we go. So now we can make a few other bits. So we would need, so that creamed corn, for example, would go in our water skin or whatever water container you have. You can make the raw meats from stringy meat. Yeah, you can't do much, but I think you can just get things prepared and you make most of it on your fire anyway. So that's done. We're hunting and foraging. Okay, get the bow. Perfect. Right in the schnoz. And what's this here? The bird won't give us anything. That looks like a wolf. And we are at the stage where we're still looting everything because we want everything. You never know when it might come in handy. So that's quite a bit of meat already. More yeast here as well, which is perfect. Oh, hello, Mr. Jaguar. And there's a Komodo right there. Almost sounded like I could hear some more bees then. Because I need beeswax, not beeswax. Honeycomb to make my beehive. Now, you don't want these buggers running at you because they will poison you with their bite. And unless you've got your anti-poison... Oh, shoot. Yeah, did I take your snack? I probably did, didn't I? So you don't see anything around. And then as soon as you kill something on hard mode... Everything just kind of... It's almost like it spawns in. Now, I don't know if I can hear bees or if it's just the wind. Don't rattle in her. Well, let's go grab some yeast. And we need... flour as well, so a nice wheat field near us would be quite nice. Grab coffee as well. Yeah, a wheat field please, and then we are in a really good spot if we've got one of those. It's got to be one. I did see a small one when we were on the way back from the cave. So there is one not too far. There's some wheat. Not a great deal, but a few more of these patches will be nice. It needs a lot of wheat to make flour. But we should have enough we can make our first health tonics. Ah, I thought that was wheat then, but... Lilies. Yes. Fruit and veggies for... the Tusker's food truck. It starts to rain when we're out looking for it. Even better. So that's another platinum. There's two platinums right next to each other. Okay, I can't see any wheat up there. There is salt here, which we'll grab though. What time are we on now? 1 o'clock. Okay, so we're not going to go to the Arctic today. We will do a little bit more around the base. Some more foraging. Hopefully find some more bees. Get some more wheat for flour. Make up some medicines. We've got meat on us currently spoiling as well. So we'll be ready to go. I mean, you should take some heat bandages as well. What are heat bandages? Oxide wool. No, we can do it with fibre as well. Fibre, oxide, charcoal. Okay, got all of that back at base. So, what I will do is all the boring stuff that you don't want to watch. Ah, yeah, nice. We've got sulfur, silica, and oxide all just down the bottom here. And I will see you in the morning when we are ready to go and grab our tusker. I'm quite interested to see what the name's going to be. Okay, back from a little forage and hunt, and I'll show you all the goodies I got. Although I have just seen some lilies here, so we're going to go and grab those. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so on my hunting, I did stumble across a couple of bears. And now, luckily, because, you know, level 16, got all the skills and the workshop gear and that, bears aren't too much of a ball ache. They were one-shotted, and I've got some lovely steaks, cooked fatty T-bone, cooking up on the barbie. I'll grab one of those, and you can see I've got lots of meat ready to be spoiled for some more medicines that we can use it for. More bone here, which I'll turn into epoxy. More leather here, which I'll turn some of it into rope. Only a little bit of yeast. More lilies, more coffee, ready all to be crafted up once we can. So we'll see how much flour we get from that. And see if we can make our first tonic, because we need... it is very beneficial to go out with, and we'll see what the antibiotic one was as well. So we need to go up to our lovely pestle and mortars, which are on this first floor. Third floor. Take some tree sap, and we'll do all of our bone in here. Put that in there. And then in here we'll make our flour. 25, right? And it's 1, so we can make 25 health recovery tonics, and the antibiotic tonic is yeast. We can make... Okay, good. So these are the only 2 we can really do at the minute. We can't do the poison one. Hopefully we won't get poisoned, but it's good to have just in case. So we'll definitely get these on the go. So I need to do some epoxy. That's no problem. We've got plenty of crushed bone. We've got loads of charcoal. Should have loads of charcoal on the fire and in here. Then we can make our orbital interface thing as well. Okay, more crushed bone, please. So we'll just make up all the epoxy we can. Put the meat. That can go in there. Let's go make some rope. Because we need a saddle as well. Let's just do max. Good use of the leather. Right, what saddle do we want? Just a simple saddle, to be perfectly honest. We can do the rest once we're back on Prometheus. Leather fur rope. It's probably all leather fur rope, apart from if you go for something like that. I could have done a bear one. Well, he's going to be in the Arctic, so we'll make an Arctic Explorer saddle. Basically, just so we can get it to the pod. So we need leather and rope. Don't know why I looked in that one. Leather and rope. We could probably stop that now, actually. Leather's probably going to be more important at this stage. Yeah, we can do all of this stuff. The carts and everything we'll do when we are back. Alright. I did just realise as well, I said at the beginning, there's going to be 2 or 3 episodes for this one, but I've kept going. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. So we're going to keep going until we can get this tusker, because it's 5:10, so we can sleep soon, and then we can get out, go and grab it, and have it taming up ready. And then I think we'll end the episode there when we've got it. So this one will be a bit longer. We'll do some editing, some cuttings as well, but it will be a little bit longer than usual. Right, so we've got the saddle, the orbital exchange relay, iron and copper and wood. Alright, then we are ready to call it down. Oh, it's getting exciting now. Now I can as well call... I think I put Prince up on this station, so I can call Prince down. And at least have a mount going. That's as good a place as any. Well, I think I should be able to. There he is. Let's call him down. No, not yet. We don't have any water for him to be drinking just yet. Oh, speaking of. We need to fill ours up. Now, what does this one give us? Filtered water. Now, we'll probably take that out when going into the Arctic, although I'm hoping we'll come across one quite quickly. I was going to make another couple of those, wasn't I? Fibre, bone. I've used all the bone for epoxy, so we don't need one, but it would have been good to have. We need that. We'll put some more salt in the salting rack. Put that back. That can go in there. That can not go down there. Just tidy things up a bit. Wheat seed, okay, we can grow it. But we can make enough for the moment. We probably we won't need it, but you never know. Health recovery 25. Nope. 10 will do. And epoxy. Best way to get epoxy early on, I'm telling you, just grind those bones. If you come across a mammoth as well, those tusks are worth 400 each, and that gives you 100 epoxy. So go mammoth hunting as well. Very quick way. Add that on. Put the yeast, lilies in, and seeds I guess can go in here for the moment. And the coffee, yeah, coffee will stay there. Charcoal. What is the poison paste? Sulfur, okay. That can go in there as well. Antibiotic token. Easy. Token? Tonic. Okay, so we'll wait for that to be crafted up. we will go sleep. So once those are crafted up, now we don't need the antibiotic to go get it, we just needed some of these. So we'll take that, we'll sort our hotbar out, and then I don't know if we want to go on Prince to get it. No, we'll run it. We'll run it. Okay, all sorted. We are going up to this bit here, and I'm really hoping there's one right here. What we will come across right there, most likely, is a polar bear. Now I know I took some bears out with one shot, but polar bears are slightly tougher. So maybe they need two. Here we are. Oh, I didn't make any heat bandages, but you can make those on, yeah, fibre, oxide, charcoal. Don't have any charcoal on me. Right, we'll go in. We'll see how far we can go. Hopefully, we don't need to go too far. Well, there's an adult. There's an adult mower. But there are no juveniles with them. Well, that's upsetting. What's that one? Aluminium. Snow wolf. There's another one. There's another one. So we are seeing all of the tuskers, but we are not seeing a juvenile tusker. Yeah. See, they look cool as hell as well. They deserve to be on Prometheus. Silica ore? Yeah. What are these? Rabbit. Wolf. Mower. It's like a cave of some sort there. That could be cool to explore. Okay. I've got my campfire but no fuel. But maybe if we go in a cave, there'll be some coal. It's not going to be a cave now, is it? Nah. Right, we'll go down a little bit more. I could have possibly... Oh, there's some wood down there we can get for fuel. Okay, so there's plenty of fuel over there with the wood. Okay, there's some juvenile mowers, so maybe we're... Oh. I need to be clever as well, because how am I going to get back? Tusker's up top there. Yes! There we go. Right. Take Mummy out. Take the wolves out. Yep, keep coming. And... do not kill my juvenile. You... no, he didn't. Oh, I thought you did, and I'd have been so pissed off. Yep. Just swap my arrows. Yoink, you're mine. What? Oh, it's a wolf down below. If you come up, you will die. Right, let's get out of this bloody frozen traverse and get you taming up, boy. Yes, and then hopefully you're not going to get stuck anywhere. We'll leave the episode here and come back to him taming up and getting prepared to leave. First time I've actually seen wolves close like that as an actual pack. It's quite cool to see. Wasting some of my arrows because I'm not going to go pick them up. But we're just making the way clear. Now I'm hoping he'll get over this. Hello. Yes. You're better than a stupid buffalo. Rabbit, wolf. Oh, terrible shot. There we go. Another one. Now you can still walk forward with kill cam. Or, of course, you can just turn it off. Right, we're going in that direction, so we'll grab that arrow. Yes, I'm really excited about getting him over to Prometheus. And then the next episode on Prometheus, of course, will be trying out all the farming stuff with it and doing some operations. We need to get moving on that. We got lots left to do. Right, I'm going to head back and I will show you the tusker when he's in his lovely little home. And here he is, taming up nicely. He's got his bed, he can sleep. There he goes. Straight down to sleep. There's a little bit of water in his trough. There's should be a fair bit of food. Yeah, we got food in there. We'll put a little bit more in. Yeah, we'll put all of that in the upper floor, so we're good to go. Is he all right? Temperature. Now, he's probably too hot, to be fair. But there's nothing I can do about that other than put an air conditioner in, but I don't have any electricity. So he'll be fine, though. It'll just take a little longer to tame up. But he's here, he's home, and he will be taming. So what I will do, though, because we do now have an animal here, is he will attract more baddies. So more animals are going to come and want a piece of him. So we need to make a creature deterrent. And what do we need? Cloth head and cloth arm. We make that on our person, I believe. Fibre is all we need. So let's get those two out of the way first. This is where I forget where all the fibre is. There's some and there's some. Head. And arm. We should hopefully have enough spoiled meat. Stone, wood. Okay. I always go in that one first. Wood, not enough stone. Alright, let's go and grab it from here. We're going to get a lucky strike on this one at some point or other. That's enough stone. tree sap and spoiled meat. 10 spoiled meat. And then, of course, we need spoiled meat to go in it. 14. Okay, but we got a meter spoiling, so that's fine. We're going to get 3 more soon. All right, let's go craft that up, and we're going to put it right outside where he lives. The radius is big enough, so it doesn't need to go there, but it's where it's going. Why isn't it crafting? Oh, I did press craft. Weird. There we go. We'll get this deployed outside, and then, yeah, we're looking quite good. Let's just put you. No, you're facing the wrong way. I knew that as well. Let's try again. Right. So we want it this way round. There we go. That gives us 1 hour of protection all the way around our base. So he should be quite safe. 12% from 3%. No, okay, it's not too bad. Okay, so. Well, that was slightly longer. Thank you all for, if you watched it through or just had it on in the background or something, that's me just doing a big stretch. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Just jumping down to sticks to grab our tusker. And a little bit of a good way to get started with what you need to do. And hopefully it made it seem quite simple of things that you need to do. Now, yes, I had the workshop items. So if you don't have those, you'll need to make your stone tools first of all, just by picking up sticks and stones from the floor. If I am thinking of doing like a beginner's guide to Icarus, because I think it's becoming more and more popular, and it's certainly with all these updates. So I will do a beginner's guide, like the 10, 15 things that are good for beginners to know to get started. So that video will be coming out at some point, because I feel I know enough about the game now to be able to do a really good one of those. So if that's something that you were interested in to know how to get started with the best possible outcomes, hit the notification bell and make sure you're subscribed so you can watch that one. So quick recap of what we did. We made this beautiful looking base. We had to repair it up once as well. We struggled to get some water at the beginning just because we decided to build so far away. But it wasn't too much of a ball ache to get there. We just ran down, drank and came back up. Then we crafted up, obviously, the crafting table. We've got our oxide dissolver, and we made the oxygen bladder and the water skin as well. So we've got those. Here they are. They're all on the go, nice and ready to go. We've got some storage, textiles bench as well. We've got 2 stone forges and the anvil. We've got our water supplies here, so we shouldn't run out now. Hopefully we've got some nice storms coming to fill up our water. We got the deterrent. We've got a nice little bedroom with some cooking supplies and the herbalism bench, so we've even got some medicine as well. So we did all of that in the first few hours of playing, which is not too bad in my opinion. What we'll do next time is we will complete the taming process of our tusker, see what he is named. Anyone wants to name him, as usual, put a comment down in the comments please, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, hopefully that'll fill up with some rainwater as well. What's he on now? 20%. Oh, that's going quite quick. So we will, yeah. So we achieved quite a lot in there. We've got a nice little spot overlooking the mountains here as well. We gathered up some resources. We did some foraging. We did some hunting. If I had a taxidermy knife, we could have some vestiges as well. So it was all really good, and I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. So I'll stop talking now. I'm going to go and grab some food myself. Next episode we'll pop back onto Sticks, obviously, so we can send him up to the station, and then we'll get him down on Prometheus. Thank you again all for watching. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy it. Comment anything down below, tips, suggestions, anything at all. And as always, I will see you next time.